EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Madden NFL 2004.
Dusseldorf is our location as we prepare for an international game of football. Tonight's game features two teams, each hungry for a win. Glad you could join us as the Galaxy match up against the Fire. We're here for another great game. Welcome to the action. I'm Al Michaels, my partner, John Madden.
When you look at how good an offense is, it all starts with a quarterback. They can do a lot more things with this guy throwing the football for him. He can make the touch passes or just fire one of the old breadbasket if he has to.
The Fire have a few receivers that he likes to throw to, and here's one of them. There's no question these two have developed that chemistry, and he's always finding an open spot in the defense to give his quarterback a target to hit. It wouldn't be surprising to see them hook up a few times in this one.
This is a team that plays as one unit out there, and they're proving it right now. Look at them. They're all jumping up and down at the same time.
Let's see how it plays out tonight as we get set for the opening kickoff. Number 13 is back and ready to put this one in the air. Should be a return here. From the 6-yard line. The defender may have grabbed that face mask while hauling him down.
The defender almost pulled his helmet right off.
1st and 10. They'll go from the I formation. Throws it. The pass falls incomplete. That looked like a catch until he got nailed.
That's what I like to see. A defensive player putting a good look on a guy to force the drop pass.
Only one man back. With the throw, has room, and he hits his target. They move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
Well, there's a lot of parity in the NFL right now, but neither of these teams is playoff caliber, both lacking in talent.
And they both have some very good building blocks to work with. And those are the guys that you got to look to in games like this.
Man in motion. Kept it on the ground, picks up about 7. Gets the toss to the right, and he's brought down in the backfield by hand. They may want to dump that play, John.
You know, that's what this defense will do to you. They're so good in pursuit that if you start trying to go east and west in the backfield, you're in trouble. I'd try and run the ball right at him. That'll negate the speed that these guys have to the outside.
Lewis, the deep man, using motion. Drops back, closing in, gets the pass off, incomplete. That drop pass brings up 4th down.
And that's really frustrating for a guy when he knows he could have kept the drive going, but he just couldn't hang on to the pass.
Morgan is looking for a good punt here. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for. The offense just about ready to go as they take the field for their first possession. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Throwing on first down. Under pressure, throwing with the adjustment. The 40. Great play there by Boyd.
And that's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 49. Number 23, the deep back. Tosses it left. Loss of about 1. They'll go from the I formation.
Come on, partner. Bulldog under. Fire.
He'll get it again. Number 23. Didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
It's 3rd down, and they have a long way to go. Ball on their own 46. 7 defensive backs in on this one. Gets the pass off. The pass falls incomplete. The back was the target, but he couldn't bring it in for the catch.
A back who is a good receiver out of the backfield could really give you that extra dimension on offense. You have to find a way to try and catch it when your hands are on it.
Taylor will come into this game to punt. Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
Only one man in the backfield. Gray with a man in motion. He's taken down at the 26-yard line. 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry. They need 5. Ball on their own 26. Number 44. Throwing. Perfect pass. It's a fumble. The Galaxy dive on the fumble. So they get a second chance.
Yeah, that's a heads-up play. You always need to keep your eyes open because you never know when something like this is going to happen.
First and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Set. Give it all you got, Pete. Come on.
With the throw, and it's caught. The rush was on, but it's a nice game thanks to a nice throw.
He read the blitz, and he got rid of the ball very quickly. This is the kind of guy you love to have behind center, the kind of guy that won't get rattled when he feels a big rush coming.
2nd and 3 coming up here. Ball on their own 49. They line up in the I formation. Gets rid of it, and it's complete. The offense likes that.
The officials are being strict out there today. Sometimes you got to let the little ones go and just let these guys go out there and play the game.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. He's on the run. He's at the 20. A fresh set of downs after a nice pickup on the ground.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
Gray gets set. It's the toss to the left. About a 2-yard gain here. About 8 yards.
Let's go.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
Come on, partner. Tiger up.
He did his best to make something happen there.
Yeah, but the defense contained him. There was no way they were going to let him out. They got after him pretty quickly there.
The defense lines up in the nickel. And this is the 7th play of this drive. With the throw, incomplete. He was wide open.
And he dropped it. Now that is inexcusable.
Well, neither team has scored as the first quarter comes to a close. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. So this field goal try will be from 27 yards out. And it's up. Off the upright. No good. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 20. Number 12 gets set. Man in motion.
Sideline to sideline. Bring the pain.
Number 23 carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. Only one man in the backfield. Using motion.
There you go. Give it all you got. Let's go. Come on.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. But when it got to him, just bounced off his hand.
Throws it. The pass falls incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up 4th down. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. The return is setting up nicely, and he has room to run with it. Only one man back. Gray sets up, running left. Great play in the backfield. They were waiting for him as he tried to take it to the outside.
And that run started off going east and west, which isn't bad, but then it got worse, and it went south.
Second and long. Ball on their own 44. There he goes. The 50.
Here's what happened. You get a guy who can move around back there. The defense gets busy covering everyone, and they forget about the quarterback. He gets past that marker and picks up a first down.
Gee up. Let's go. Come on. Stay home.
Another run. 8-yard gain.
Second and 2. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Get at him, Pete. Hit the ball.
Down he goes at the 25-yard line. He kept it himself, able to move the chains.
And the thing is, they can't give him those lanes or he's just going to take off. They have to be able to contain the quarterback a lot better than that.
First and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
You got it.
Fifth play of this drive. The Galaxy using motion. This one is handed off. Rumbles ahead for a yard, maybe 2. Again, he'll get the call. Breaks the down. So he picks up a couple of yards, but he's exhausted and headed for the sideline. Here is a 3rd and long situation. Ball on the 24-yard line. Pressure, throws it, jumps and makes the catch.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. They're in a hole here on 3rd down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Make a stop. Snake eye. Here comes the heat. Down the ball.
2 minutes left.
First and 10. Ball on the 9-yard line.
Stay up. Set. Bulldog.
Hand off to the tailback. Gain of a couple on that carry. So it's 2nd and goal. Ball on the 6-yard line. Closing in, steps up into the pocket. He did a great job of making something out of nothing on that play.
The coach will tell his quarterback that if nothing's open and you see some room, take off and get some yards.
Under pressure, flings it to the outside. Trying to get the ball to his receiver, but it's incomplete, and it's 4th down. And they'll send the kicker out to try to pick up 3 points as the half is close to the end. This will be a 19-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up. The try is good. Number 9 is just about ready to kick this one away. Short kickoff. From the 11-yard line.
No one has really taken control so far in this one. It's still anyone's game.
We're guessing they're going to just throw it and do their best to move into scoring range since they don't want to go into the half with the score the way it is. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 32. Using motion. Drops back. Gets the pass off. Picked off. It's intercepted. He's at the 20. The 10. 5. Touchdown, Frankfurt.
Here's the thing. He puts on such an amazing move right here that the defender almost falls to the ground. I mean, that wasn't even fair what he did to that guy. And from here, he's headed for the end zone and a touchdown.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. Here's the kickoff team. It's on its way. From the 2.
On the receiving team. 10-yard penalty, first down.
Should be interesting to see if they want to try to pick up some points before the half or just play it safe and run the ball here on first down. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 16.
Let's go, come on.
Number 23, the deep man. Number 21. And he's brought down at the 21. They want to hurry it up here. With the pass, perfect throw. And he's ridden out at the 30-yard line. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains.
And here's where efficiency is the key. They're down right now, but if they score before the half, it'll really help them out. They just can't afford a turnover that gives the other team a chance to increase the lead.
Pressure coming with the throw. Behind him, and he has it. What a beautiful catch.
Yeah, I watched a guy the other day, and he makes about 100 straight catches in practice just like that. There's only one way that they're going to be able to do something about this score. Keep throwing and getting out of bounds.
Drops back. Pressure, throwing. Almost got it. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. You don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
Dropping back. Closing in. Gets the pass off. Nearly intercepted. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
Baker lines up deep for the punt return. Here's the kick. Fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch. Hey, I know they want to increase the lead before half, but they got to be careful and not let the other team back in it with a turnover.
Let's go, come on. Back off, DB.
Oldenburg, the man in motion. Under pressure with the throw, drops the interception. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
Looking to pick up a first and moving down the field, still a chance for them to increase their lead. Gray gets set. Dropping back. Pressure coming. Throws it. Breaks free of the defender. A lot of room to work with. The 30 can't pull him down. He tried to get all he could after making the reception.
This play was simply a case of the receiver outrunning the defender down the field.
Now it's first down, trying to turn this red zone trip into an end zone trip.
And they can use the whole field since they have timeouts left. The defense has to play tight coverage. They don't want to leave any soft spots in the secondary and give up a touchdown before halftime.
Lewis. The Galaxy call a timeout. That's their second. Lewis couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from. The defense should be looking for a pass, even if they have a few timeouts. A run doesn't seem like a smart call because they should be trying to get in within range of a touchdown right now, which means a pass would do the trick.
He's going for it all. Incomplete pass. Big play coming up from the safety spot to knock it away.
Safeties are being called on now to cover more than ever. He made a great play on the ball. The quarterback doesn't want to force one to get to first. There's a whole nother half to play, and there's no need to try and get it all on this drive.
Gray sets up. Dropping back. Throws it. Picked off. Frankfurt calls a timeout. They have none left. Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. The backs are lined up in an I. To the 20. He goes down at the 24. 9-yard gain. So before we start the third quarter, here's a quick look at how both teams have fared in the first half. Number 9 will be kicking off. And this one's a short kickoff. From the 12. The Fire will start this drive from the 34. Only one man in the backfield. The Fire using motion. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. Let's go to Melissa.
Thanks, Al. The head coach praised his defense for its first half play, and he noted that whenever his team is protecting a lead, it seems to play even better. Al?
Thanks for that report, Melissa. Number 23, the lone back. Toss play to the left. Breaks the tackle. Good gain on the ground gives them what they needed for a first.
That's just good running. They sent a couple of blitzes in to try and stop him in the backfield, but he just broke free and got past the sticks for a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Number 23 couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws could be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Number 12 sets up. Number 32. A lot of space. Kept it on the ground, picks up about 7. 2 yards to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. Dropping back. Pressure, throwing. No catch. He was out of bounds.
As a quarterback, you're supposed to put the ball where only the receiver can get it. I think somebody should have told him that he also needs to keep it in bounds.
Baker sets up, waiting for the punt. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
Closing in, slings it to the outside. Perfect throw. To the 20. They brought the heat, but it was a good throw.
And that's a heck of a pass. He's got those big old defensive linemen flying right at him, and he showed great composure, making the right read and hitting his receiver.
Second down and short. Ball on their own 24. Under pressure, gets rid of it, right on target. No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
First and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Stay at you. Hook out right.
Frey sets up. There he goes. Missed it. Pulls him over. Lewis did a nice job on that run.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
Drop back. Drop. 90 bull. Good luck.
Going to the right. Not much there, maybe a yard. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. 9 yards to go. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Eagle left. Set.
They give it to the halfback. A very well-drawn-up play.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks, and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
The backs are lined up in an I. Hand it off to the back. Running back picks up about 4 yards. It's second down and 6 to go. Ball on the 30-yard line. Seventh play of this drive. Man in motion. Drops back. Gets the pass off. Ooh, what a stiff arm. Jumping and has it. Ball loose. The fire recovering. He got close to the end zone, but he just couldn't hang on to the ball.
Those are the things you hate as a coach. You tell your guys to protect the ball and don't turn it over. But that time, they just squirted out of there, and the defense was all over it.
So what we're looking for here is whether one of his knees hit the ground before the ball came out.
And sometimes it's hard for the official because there can be a whole bunch of bodies around the ball carrier, and he can't get a good enough view to overturn it.
After reviewing the play, the ruling of the field is overturned. No time to be charged to the defense.
So the coach looks a lot smarter after getting the play reversed in his team's favor.
It didn't hurt that the official had some great replays to look at, and they made it easy to overrule.
McDonald, the motion man. Crosses it left. Touchdown, Galaxy. That guy just found some room and headed right for the end zone.
Yeah, he was able to make some moves and make the defenders miss to get the yardage he needed.
Number 9 comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. Well, John, a short drive, they covered the distance, found the end zone, 6 points.
As a defense, it's a tough situation when you come out and you realize the offense doesn't have to go very far. I'm sure the next drive they'll come out and want to stop them, no matter where the drive starts.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 7-yard line. The 30. Look at that. The Fire have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 34. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 34. Number 23, lone setback. Hand off to the tailback. And that's a gain of about 8. Number 12 sets up. Man in motion. They're blitzing. Pressure coming. Launches it deep to the left. Incomplete pass. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Set. Catch the ball, man.
A yard, maybe 2 on the counter play. Second and 8. Drops back. Pressure with the throw. Almost intercepted. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
The Galaxy come out in a nickel package.
They got nothing. Set. Here comes the heat.
Dropping back, throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
And that's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. And he lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
From here, this will be about a 46-yard field goal. And it's up. And so the kick falls short. So they have 1st and 10 here. Gray sets up, going to the right. The halfback gets the toss, picks up about 2. So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Galaxy ahead of the Fire 17-0. And we'll start the 4th quarter.
Get in there, Lon. Eagle left. Set.
Man in motion.
Bust his grill, D.
To carry it, he's on the run. 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry. They line up in the I formation. Number 86 moves in motion. Lewis. And he's tackled at the 46. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. Morgan is back to punt. Number 23 will go back to accept this punt. Here's the kick. From the 26. Across midfield. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, fire. An amazing return for a touchdown.
He had great speed and vision, and he showed us the patience to see the lanes and the explosiveness to get through them.
The kicker lines up for the point after. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. So with both clubs trying to catch their breath after that return, we'll get set for another one.
The offense was stopped on that last drive, and they gave up a quick 6 points. They have to do something right here if they want to get back some momentum.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Not a real deep kick. Should be returned. From the 7-yard line. The offense takes over after they were 3 and out on their last possession. So they have 1st and 10 here. Lewis, the lone back, using motion. Pushes it out to the left. Stiff arm the defender to the ground. Just about a yard on the run. Give it to the halfback. He gets a couple of yards on the carry, but he looks fatigued and is headed for the sideline. Here's a look at the 3rd down success rate of each team.
3rd down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on 3rd down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
Loss of around 2. So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. And he waves for the fair catch.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him. Dropping back with the throw. He hits his receiver. After hauling in that pass, he now has 3 in the game. 2nd and 1 coming up. Ball on the 47-yard line. Number 12 gets set, drops back, early. Great throw. And he's stopped at the 24. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
2 minutes to the final gun. The Fire line up in the shotgun.
That's right. Cowboys.
With the pass, incomplete. Barnes had a hand up and tipped that pass away.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
2nd and 10. Closing in, going for 6. This pass is incomplete. Johnson was there for what would have been a touchdown catch, but let it get away.
He runs excellent routes and usually finds ways to get open in the secondary. This time he was open. The quarterback found him with a pass. He just couldn't get it under control for the touchdown. If they get a first here, they'll need to start picking them up quick. The more downs you use to get the first, the longer it takes. And they need every second on the clock to try and make a comeback.
Behind him, and he has it. It's 1st and goal. 7 yards to the goal line. Under pressure, throwing. The defender's got it. He has to make better decisions than that near the goal line.
I'll tell you, when you get down there in the red zone, you really have to take care of the ball and at least give yourself a chance to come away with some kind of points. If you throw a pick, on top of not getting any points, you give the ball right back to their offense.
The Galaxy using motion. Receives the handoff. The Fire call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts left. The backs are lined up in an I. Again with the carry. The Fire call a timeout. They have 1 timeout remaining.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
They'll go with a run once again. Lewis barely makes it past the first down marker. He should have been stopped short, but he was able to power his way for a first down.
Yeah, and you can put that one on the defense because they had a shot out. They just couldn't bring him down.
This one is just about in the books. We're just about down to 1 minute. Hand it off again. The Fire call a timeout. That's their 3rd and final timeout. Second and maybe 3. And this is the 5th play of this drive. The backs are lined up in an I. Number 86 moves in motion. He hands it off. And he's brought down at the 43. They're putting together a nice drive here.
And they're frustrating this defense in the process. 2 times they've converted on 3rd down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Gray sets up.
Give it all you got, Pete. Come on. Bring that pain, baby. Get at him. Now go.
The final score is the away team 17, the home team 7.
For Melissa Stark, John Madden, and all the folks at EA Sports, this is Al Michaels saying good night.